The cars are about to take to track for the very first time here in Bahrain, so plenty for the teams and drivers to learn during practice here at the Sakir International Circuit.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Jak channel. It's 10 past 10 at night, but I desperately need to record videos. So we're playing F125. One of the first races that we didn't get.
Okay, I hope you're sitting comfortably in there, mate. We've got a sensor issue and we're going to be stuck in here for a while as we try and fix it.
Okay, let's see what practice options we have. Race, qualifying, track acclimatization. We'll go for track acclimatization. Let's head out. What the hell? into the Garagenschaften. Cars do feel better over that section. That's a bit more like what we used to for that corner. Just because it's such a weird angle. slightly worried that this is how bad we are on tyres. Trying to see if the wing went down or when it went down.
Program
Fantasticness.
complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Not bad on the tyre wear either, it says. This one is going to be interesting.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat. Hey mate, go well out there. Just a reminder to use hot lap mode rather than boost mode. Hot lap should be quicker over the whole lap.
Really?
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job
So
indeed.
they really
You got a
think they're
lot
going
of
to be on
valuable
pole by
information out
1.3
of that. Well
seconds?
done.
Jesus. Let's see how wrong they are. Yeah, let's
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
advance.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Well, we are, if nothing else. Right, we'll go to the next session, but we'll do a quick practice. We'll see those last few points. See what we can do with qualifying.
Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Okay, set out on the medium. See what we can do. The jaw with a lock to turn one. I've gone wide. And you to have very little grip for that. My phone's like just fucking exploded with shit.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Okay, struggled with battery quite a lot on that. But we can get the softs on. Maybe we just do what Mark says and see if it is quicker over a full lap.
And that's P13, P13.
This time, in theory, I should have battery at least down here over the finish line. I'm going to use the battery here. How slower? It's about the same. So I think optimised manual thingamajig deployment. So Verschoor, Cadillac Haas, Audi, William Lawson and the two A-Stone Motins. too early for that. It does feel a lot like from this position like you're back in the 21 cars because of, you know, no eyebrows or whatever you want to call them. Okay, I'm going to do a combination of the two. I'm not going to use boost mode down the initial straight. And nope, I should have some left for... Oh shit, have I put the... Was that a disaster?
And we've dropped to P12.
Nope, need to not have power at that point. They're roughly the same place, power-wise. So, not bad. Okay, lost Hamilton. What are the Red Bulls? Any real surprises? Sainz and Gasly, I guess. compared to real life, but they've been doing quite well. Signs have got points in every way so far. Albon's a little bit all over the place, but did get a third last time. And Pierre Gasly has sort of been 12th, 10th, 11th. You know, he's been around a sort of 1 point. I'm not going to use any extra boost down here either. Seven tenths, hundredths, 7.7. Haven't gained any places there. Nope. So much for pole position by 1.3 seconds.
with qualifying complete, all that remains
Well,
now is
we're
the main
miles
event.
away.
We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Gonna have to go for a Ferrari-esque start. An laps.
There was a race against time in 2004 to get Sakir ready for its Grand Prix debut. But today, the only race is where it matters, right on track. Welcome to the Bahrain Grand Prix. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Piastri, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Sainz, Albon, Gasly and Jak Crawford, Hamilton, Ocon, Isaac Hadjar and Bottas, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Arvid Lindblad and Richard Verschoor, Bortoletto, Alonso, Lawson, Perez, Colapinto and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend, Anthony Davidson. Now, we had great fun watching them win last time out. What a great victory it was. But can they carry that into today's race?
It's the important one, isn't it, Crofty? You've done it once, can you do it again? But, you know, if you start believing in yourself and the confidence starts to build, that inner confidence is what you need. And you can carry that through to future races, including this one, and you set that ball rolling. That's the critical thing that they're looking for here. And I believe if you've got that first race win or a win at any stage, it can start to roll with you in a good way.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I'm gonna go for the 2-stop, soft, medium, hard. See how we get. Start the race. There's been a number of different strategies going on around us. Sounds coming all the way across. Oh, I'm looking for a move. Yeah, okay. Someone down my inside. Don't know what happened to them in the end.
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, overtake enabled.
They put me on second-hand tyres. This is literally how bad they are after one lap. So I'm not getting to 7. I'm better getting to 4. Why have they put me on used softs?
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
I don't think we're getting anywhere near first unless there's a safety car or a red flag or something that helps out. I think Norris has got, to be honest. What's going on behind, which is a safety car, looks quite good, to be honest.
Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Confirmed.
We have to swap off the mediums a bit early. I would rather do the one set of mediums.
approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
How many people are there around me? This is insane. This is what annoys me in this game. If you get hit, it stops letting you steer.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down.
I don't know how I got a penalty for hitting Russell through that.
You should be feeling
okay. Yes, I was beginning to feel the effects of tire grip loss. Thank you.
the track is clear, green flag.
What's looking behind? Who's all the hassles?
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.5 seconds. Okay, we can take you this lap. Don't forget, box this lap.
So one of the Aston Martins is breaking down, what a surprise.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. You only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Well, there's a DNF thing. Somewhere.
Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it. Richard's coming in for his stop. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to
Finished fresh
recharge.
air then, I'm quite impressed with that.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 7.0 seconds. Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on a medium tyre now.
bit dodgy, but never mind. Pit stop information.
And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Ridiculousness.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Not over yet. I reckon it. I try to think what the hards are going to be like if these are the mediums. Such a difference in grip. Whoa! Come on. Play the game. That's good. I think he just turned into it there. Come on. We can do it, ladies and gents. Suddenly realised what was happening. I went, no. Definitely a bit of a cut, but I mind. Then again, too distracted on where the fucking signs are.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place. We're approaching the pit window
Whoa,
now, and you're going to be
come
on hards next time.
It's weird because you think got a load of power. I haven't really.
Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to.
You definitely moved on the brake and that was ridiculous. Okay, now I don't have the big battery. Okay. Well, I got my steering wheel. Okay, but Russell is on a charge. Bit of a wiggle. Pit stop information.
Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 20.0 seconds.
Makes it the window is literally just this lap. Because I think we've done enough on these tyres. I think I could be happy for bun buns.
Richard's
Teammate
in the pits. Richard is in the pit lane now. Box now, please. Box this lap. Understood. Stopping this lap.
What the actual fuck?
Let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
It's a lot of attempt to get, safe to say.
Nice move, good job. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.8 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good.
I hope so. I'll just put them on.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind running hard tyres.
bread. Alexa, turn on the fan.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 23.9 seconds. Okay, gap ahead, 20.0 seconds.
I don't even notice we went in second place.
Piastri stopping now.
Piastri's on those brand new mediums, we've got to watch out for that.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Trying to save battery up.
Gap to your teammate behind, 34.9 seconds.
bastard. Trying to stay off the fuck for a little bit longer to get a little bit more battery in.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Okay, so that's boost mode available if you need it.
You little bastard.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Wait, I was on the brake there. Fastest lap of the race and wins. Fantastic job. Fernando Norris. We'll come home in second again.
Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
So me and Norris finish in the same places. He must love me as a teammate.
Here's the checker flag, and our winner has Landoed. It's Lando Norris for
Oh, that's
victory.
terrible, Crafty.
And it's always good, Crofty, to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well. The more confident you are, the further that can take you.
And again, if Russell finishes, he finishes on the podium.
And once all the hard work is over, and after lap of brilliant racing, it's time now to celebrate with our podium trio. He holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A
He doesn't,
richly
not
deserved
at the
win
minute.
today
Now he
for
does.
Lando Norris. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll watch the highlights. Where did Verschoor end up? 16th. Great. Okay, we'll view the highlights. There's a sticker on the back of our car, green for something. For some reason. We'll advance. Lots of highlights. Lots of highlights if I do say so myself. Very small amounts of repairs, but from that bloody bollard. They just hate us, apparently. Clearly that icon's bugged. Maybe I'll do a verify system files or whatever it is after this, because I'm going to bed. It's nearly midnight. But that's the first one of the races that we didn't get this year.
Fantastic news. One of our parts is now developed. After completing a single part, it will be ready for fitting. We can select which car to install it on. Parts that have...
Audi component management last time. I think everything else is alright. Let's see how the driver's market is. Talks are slow. Events for 2 days. Jeddah, which will be interesting, I feel. Let's do the spreadsheet of results. Wow, there really is some changes up at the top. But let's go through the results. Kimi Antonelli was 8th. Russell was 3rd again. Charles Leclerc was 11th. No points scored from this week, and that's what's hit him hard. Hamilton was 5th again. He likes 6th, 4th, 5th, 5th. That's sort of his area. Norris won. Piastri was 4th. Max Verstappen was 6th, with Hajar in 9th. Pierre Gasly was 14th, with Colapinto in 19th. Oliver Behrman 17th, with Ocon in 13th. Again, they sort of like those numbers. Lawson in 12th, Limbard in 15th. Carlos Sainz 10th, with Albon in 7th. Gabriel Bortoletto was 20th, with Hülkenberg in 18th. Fernando Alonso 24th, with Stroll in 22nd. Valtteri Bottas 21st, and then 23rd for Perez. So slip back down the order again. Their worst result so far. I was 2nd, and then Richard Verschoor was 16th. Now if we scroll, we'll do the current drivers' standings. Kimi Antonelli remains 9th. George Russell has dropped from 3rd to 4th. Charles Leclerc has dropped from 1st to 3rd. Lewis Hamilton is 6th. Lando Norris has gone from 4th way up to 1st. Oscar Piastri has gone from 2nd to 2nd, that's fine. Verstappen remains 7th. Hajar remains 11th. Gasly remains 13th. Colapinto remains 21st. Behrman remains 22nd, with Ocon remaining 17th. Lawson still 14th. Lindblad still 15th. Sainz in 10th still. Albon in 8th still. 16th for Bortoletto and 18th for Hülkenberg, the same. Alonso 23rd and Stroll in 24th, the same. Bottas remains in 20th, with Perez in 19th, the same. I remain 5th, and Verschoor remains 12th. So yes, I mean, bit of a drop off to Hamilton, but you know, between 5th and 1st, only having, what's that, 13 points between them. I think we may have a bit of a merry-go-round of leading the championship and where people are. I just think that unfortunately, due to Verschoor, constructors is going to be a problem for us. There's a very slim chance we could hop the Mercedes, but otherwise I think between the McLarens and the Ferraris they're going to be fighting it up at the top. Let's do the team positions. I presume there may have been a small amount of change. Mercedes continue in 3rd. Ferrari have dropped from 1st to 2nd. McLaren are leading the way. Red Bull have dropped to 5th. Alpine remains 7th. Haas remains 10th. 8th still for Racing Bull. 6th still for Alpine. 9th still for Audi. 12th still for Aston Martin. 11th still for Cadillac. And we've gained a spot up to 4th. So, yes, I think this is going to be an interesting season. Presuming we don't have a massive drop in form, we'll see how we go. But thank you for watching this very late night recording session that'll be going up on Sunday. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.